Hi, my name is Nikki and I'm a counsellor and psychotherapist, and I work a lot with teenagers. I'm here to talk to you about some of the issues that you might find that you're dealing with as a teenager, and to hopefully give you some tips that might be useful. I'm going to talk to you about how to stop bullying. So obviously this will be for anyone that is being bullied, or if your mate is being bullied and you want to find a way of stopping that happening. The bullying, just before I start telling you that, I mean, just to know that bullying obviously can be physical. You can be hit by people, or physically injured by people that are bullying you. It can be verbal, they can be name calling, being disrespectful, intimidating you and putting you down in public. It can be ignoring you or not including you in things, and there can be kind of cyberbullying as well. I mean, all of bullying obviously is a horrible thing to go through, and the first thing that's really important is that you don't feel like you have to suffer it on your own. Get some support. Make sure that there's people you tell that know that you're going through this and that you can get help with. The effects of bullying, can be to mean that someone's going to become withdrawn, avoid school or college, start losing their confidence, become quite depressed. So you really need to find ways of supporting yourself and helping yourself while you're being bullied, so that it doesn't get to such a place where you're feeling that low. So part of looking after yourself and stopping the effects and stopping bullying is not just telling someone else, but it's also being sure that you don't take it out on yourself, that you don't kind of bully yourself and blame yourself for what's going on. Bullying can happen to anyone, so just remind yourself of that. But then in terms of stopping bullying, you can try and ignore it if it's only just started happening, and if it's just if it's name calling. Obviously you can't ignore physical violence, and you need to get help with that. But some bullying, if you ignore it, the bullies lose interest and move on. It's not always possible for this to work, and it may mean that you need other people involved. You need the school involved. All schools have anti-bullying policies, so it might be useful for you to look at that, and the same with colleges. Or you might need one of your parents involved, or a friend involved. You might also decide how you want to react back to a bully. Do you, when you are being bullied, does it mean that your confidence is being knocked so much that you don't feel like you've got the power to fight back? So if when you're being bullied, your confidence is not so much that you don't feel able to say anything back to the bullies, you might want to practice what it is you could say back, how you might stand up for yourself, how you might be assertive, how you might have a go back. But when you have a go back or you react to a bully, be careful it doesn't escalate the problem, which it can do, obviously. Some of the most effective ways are using humour, using wit to kind of put them down, or to find a way of showing them that it isn't bothering you. Even if it is, you're trying to hide your feelings so they're not getting a rise out of seeing you being humiliated. You might want to ask them why they're doing it and put the kind of ball back in their court. Or something that anti-bullying strategies, they call it fogging, is when you just agree with what the bully is saying. If they're picking on you for something, you're just saying, yeah, and what's the problem? So you're kind of diffusing it that way. But there's a lot more information you can find out for yourself online, or anti-bullying helplines. If you call Childline or Childline, have got some information on bullying online as well. The main thing is for you to understand that bullying is a part of life, and all of us need to find ways of protecting ourselves. And the main ways is to be more confident, to feel proud about who we are, and to find a way of being assertive, and always to get support. So good luck with trying to stop bullying, and don't forget, you don't have to do it on your own.